Which of these two headshots was done by a professional photographer, and which of these two headshots was done by AI, artificial intelligence? You're going to find out if you stick around. Hi, I'm Mike Cerrone with The Curious Agent, and I'm real excited to talk here with Blake Watson about the two headshots that he took over at EPIQUE Realty. Actually, one of them he took at EPIQUE Realty and used AI to create, and the other one he went to a professional photographer. Is that correct, Blake?
That's right. So one of these pictures I paid, I think it was about 250, maybe 300 bucks. It was definitely over 200, so 250 anyway. I paid a photographer, went out one afternoon to go get that picture taken, and the other one, it was completely produced by AI at no charge to me because it was part of my benefits at EPIQUE Realty.
Wow, that is so awesome. And we're looking here side by side, and I'm staring at it, and I'm trying to figure out which one. And I got to admit, as I've looked, I'm like, oh, it's this one. No, wait, it's got to be that one. No, wait. So, like, if I were just to guess, I would guess that the one on the right was in the studio, and the one on the left is the AI. Am I right or wrong?
The one on the left is real. That's actually my photograph. Well, they're both kind of my photograph, but the one on the left with the green background was
Yes.
me being photographed by a professional photographer.
I had it backwards.
Yeah, yeah. So the one
Now,
on the
wait, Blake, did
right,
you tell me before we started?
no,
Yeah,
no,
I just
no, I
completely
didn't.
guessed.
Yeah, that
I
was,
completely thought that the one on the right must be the professional photographer. And you're saying I was wrong. The one on the left is the professional photographer.
that's correct. That's
Wow.
correct. That's wild, isn't it?
Wow. That is incredible. Now, we're going to get into the details of what you did to get to this point that I cannot tell the difference between a professional photographer, or I got it backwards even, and an AI simulation. You went through a process, and let's chat about that. So, Blake, you got to tell me, I can't believe I got that wrong, the difference between the professional and the AI. I'm still kind of shut, my eyes are still trying to adjust to that. What was the process? I know when you go into the professional photographer studio, we've all done that, and they set you up and you have different backgrounds and they brush everything up and make it look great. But what was the AI experience? Tell me what exactly happened.
So it was really interesting. I took, well, I thought I was going to need to, I had already done these professional paid for headshots, and those are what I was using. And so I thought I should send those to the AI, or at least a version of that, and it would do whatever it does. Well, it turns out they really don't want professional headshots. In fact, what Epic suggests and what Epic tells me to do is send, I think it was a dozen. I needed 12 pictures, and they did not. In fact, they needed to be as raw as possible, not polished up. I mean, I could maybe me in the backyard, and I'll show you these pictures, but it's just a bunch of photographs that it wanted to make sure each one of them had my face, but even at different angles and different lighting and different scenes. In fact, if I had sent 12 pictures with me wearing the same clothing, they would have rejected it and said, no, that's not going to work. We need you to send us 12 pictures with different clothing, different times of day, indoors, outdoors, whatever, and we'll let the AI do the work. So I did that. I submitted those pictures, and I think it told me it would be within 48 hours or something like that. But by that night, before midnight, I had 72 AI photographs back to choose from. And you're going to be amazed at these too, because there's a lot of different poses that AI prepared for me, and it was all taken from these raw pictures.
That's amazing. I'm sure everybody wants to see it because seeing is believing. So let's look at what you actually put into the system and then what came out. So let's do
Sure.
that.
So these are the photographs that I submitted. I think there might be one or two extras here that I did not. They wanted 12. So yeah, there are actually more than 12 here, but these are the photos that I submitted. As you can see, there's a large variety, and I don't know if I can click on some of these and show you and kind of scroll through a few of them, but they're just a bunch of different pictures of me in different environments. And in many of the pictures, oh, I guess I can't scroll through these, but anyway, many of these pictures are just me with somebody else. I mean, my wife is right over here beside me, and then here I am at the beach, and so here I am again at the beach. And then now they wanted me to cut it out. There's me and my son, just a lot of different situations, and I submitted these photographs from vacations, from business, from activities, from Facebook pictures I'd done, posts, and the AI spit out the professional headshots.
Nice. Nice. So this is what you put into the system. Now
Yep.
show us what came back out to you to review.
So here are the pictures that the AI sent to me. These were all in a zip file. It was just in an email, and I think it's 72 pictures. It's a bunch of pictures. And they're all different, all this different clothing I'm wearing that I didn't wear any of that stuff. You saw what I submitted. Some of them, and they told me it was very clear with the instructions. It said, we're going to send you back 72 pictures. Some of these are going to probably look freakish. Don't be alarmed. There's probably going to be at least a couple of them that you're happy with and that you will be satisfied to use as a headshot. And I picked out a couple of them that I liked. And let's see if I can share. Well, you saw the one that we had chosen. There were some others. I think this is the one I chose right here. I had my daughter help me pick out which one. And if I'll swing it over here for you.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah. I think that is the one that I picked. Like,
yeah, so that's an
gotta be a
AI
studio.
picture. And that came back AI. It's amazing.
And they put that suit on you, right?
They put the suit on me. Yeah, I would never have fit in that particular suit, I don't think, but they put the suit on me.
You got everything from casual to formal.
Yeah, I'm going to show you another one that I felt like was a pretty decent. I don't know, maybe the pose was a little bit odd, but I mean, I couldn't have done it better myself. I can tell you that. Let me see if I can drag this one to you. Here we go. See, that's a different pose. They put the shirt on me. AI put the shirt on and gave me the angle and everything.
That looks good.
It's amazing.
And
it really is. It looks.
They threw the background in.
Yeah.
And I tell you right now what I'm doing. I'm looking around the halo of your head. I'm trying to find, like, if I were to clip in the old days, I'd clip out somebody's head and put the background. So I'm looking for jagged lines in your hairline or on the shoulder, anywhere. I don't see any. It does a really amazing job of doing such a clean cut.
Yes, it does. It's well, I guess it's probably not a cut. It's probably AI generated to some degree, right?
Gotta be it must be doing it by the color or something, because even the little hairs, you can see the little hairs going out, and they don't look cut off or anything. They're showing with the background behind them. That's impressive.
And I can tell you that this looks better than I do. It definitely does. And
it is you.
But it is me. Yeah. And I mean, if anybody saw any of these pictures, they know it's me right off. And it doesn't look freakish.
Right.
That's the key.
You were expecting them like all warped or something, right?
Yeah. And it warned me. It said, if you send us something that's had any touch up already done, then you're going to end up looking like an alien.
That's interesting.
You know, obviously I don't look like an alien, but you saw the pictures that I submitted. There's just family pictures, vacation pictures, me by the pool, whatever. Right. And this is what they came up with.
This is awesome.
I didn't even have to go buy a suit. I just,
Close this down for a minute. Go back to that list of them. Um,
yep,
I'm sure you said you went with your daughter and you were picking the ones you like. I always like the professional ones. So these ones I'm going to say 1, 2, 3 columns over and 4 columns over on the third row. There's some ones with suits that were standing out. Like that one right there with your arms crossed. Open
yep.
that one up. I'm curious about something.
Yeah. Now these, I felt like the ones where there were hands and stuff, because there were no hands in any of my,
That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
yeah. Once they expanded to these, I think you're playing with fire a little
This
bit
is
there
where it got
because
freakish. Like those
I
are
felt
not
like
your
it did.
hands. Okay. Yeah, that does look a little weird. It looks like you have short arms.
Exactly. Like I've got short arms.
See, when it was
Um,
far away, I kind of liked it, but now that we're looking close, it does look a little freakish in the arms.
yeah, it looks like I'm just misproportioned
The
somehow.
suit looks great. You look great. The background looks great, but the hands do look like they're not far enough apart,
Yeah, actually, if I were to crop this right in this area, just below the necktie, it's
or
probably a
even
great
below
picture.
the little pocket.
Yeah, even down
Chest
here, you're
area.
right. If I were
Yeah,
to crop it right in there, it probably would be just fine.
looks
Just take the hands
fantastic.
out.
Actually, I think it looks great. Just that, but the freakish part I'd say was the hands there on that one. That's a good
Yep.
point. Um, cool.
And so
That's
see, there was
awesome.
even some with sweaters, and I really don't wear that type of sweater, so I knew that wasn't my style, but I appreciated it providing that to me as an option. It put me in a t-shirt. Um, here's one. I don't know. I don't know that I need a picture of me in a t-shirt, but I got a kick out of it. There might be some situation where I could use a
Did you
picture of
tell it?
me in a
Did you
t-shirt.
say, I want some in a suit? I want some in a t-shirt. I want some in a
Great
sweater. Or did they
question.
just pick and they gave it to you to take a look at?
Great question. They just picked and gave it to me to look at. I didn't say I want them. I may have had an option between more casual. I think I would have asked for a business casual kind of look. Although truthfully, these ones with the suit, I think are what I'm going to go with. Well, it
Oh
is what I'm
yeah,
going to go with
they definitely
because
look sharp.
yeah, it looks professional. It is the persona that I want to project as a realtor. Not everybody needs to do that. Some people, that open collared white shirt is a good one too. I
Oh
think
yeah.
that's very professional as well. It's just a little more comfortable or casual.
And everybody can
Just
pick what they like. It'd be interesting. So this is the guys. I wonder what the ladies looks like. Maybe we'll have to do one of those with one of our gals
yeah,
to see because they have so much more variety that they can wear. But this is fantastic, Blake. Thank you.
yeah. I'm excited to use it now. I'm going to start ordering me some business cards and put it on my website. Um, do all the things that you do with your headshot to use it professionally.
Blake, that was amazing. I really am shocked. I still can't get over it. I got to ask the last couple of questions. One, how long did it take? Tell me. I know you said it, but I want to hear it again.
Well, it literally happened. I received the AI pictures back the same day that I sent the 12 random shots. The thing that took me the most time was getting the 12 random pictures because I didn't expect that. I was expecting actually to send some of my current paid for professional pictures. And I thought, well, I'll send them that because that's the best pictures I've got of myself and let the AI do whatever it does and see how it turns out. But it corrected me and said, no, do not send me professional pictures. Instead, send me these random pictures, and it gives you examples. So you can see that. I mean, in the sample of what you're supposed to send, there's some guy sitting, in a restaurant holding a drink, and just different things that it actually the program actually tells you, here's what I need to work with. And that's what happened. And once I collected those 12 pictures, I did crop people out of the pictures because it does not need, it wants to make sure there's no other faces. That's basically it. So there's some people you see their shoulder or their hair or something, but but no faces. As long as I get all of the other people out of the pictures and it's just me cropped, then it's fine. And so I submitted those. You saw them. They look like anybody's Facebook feed would look, and this is what happened.
That's great. I assume they do that so you're looking at different angles and they're getting different shadows on your face, the AI, so it can blend it together, pick the best ones that it likes, and also it'll know which way to turn the clothing or something probably has to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
there's
pretty
definitely
cool.
some very high tech going on there to consider that, because as you know, and lighting is so important. And you're right, it's got to take into account what the light source is and all those sorts of things. So
Yeah, we'll
pretty
have to get a tech person in here to tell us what they did just out of
cool.
curiosity. Now, I got to ask the big question. How much did Epic charge you for that incredible picture that I picked out of the two?
That's right. Epic charged me zero. There was no additional charge. It's all included as part of my Epic package, which is, as you know, it's not a lot. I pay actually annually, and it's even less than it would be monthly. So I'm very pleased.
That's incredible. Just amazing. Awesome. But you did go to the professional studio. How much did that cost?
That was at least 250, two hundred
So
fifty
you
dollars
basically just saved 250.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, I didn't have to go get dressed up or
You
even
have to
get a
buy your
haircut.
studio.
I mean, I didn't do anything, at least for the professional. I went and paid, a hairstylist to make sure. I don't have much hair, but I wanted to make sure it was right. I'm saying, let's do it right, make sure it's just right. So there were other costs in addition to the $250 check that I wrote and the week that I had to wait while the photographer did whatever she does to the pictures, and those were all taken outdoors. It was hot. It was in the middle of the summer, and and so it was really nice to just be able to send a bunch of pictures of me and my family and come up with really nice professional shots.
Oh, that's awesome. That is fantastic. Well, Blake, for anybody listening to us and they want to hear more about Epic, how could they reach out to you to learn more about becoming an agent at Epic Realty?
Certainly. Well, they absolutely can contact me, but they can reach me on my phone number, text or call 423-315-1815, and email. They can send me an email at blake@realestatebyblake.com.
Oh, that's cool. I hope everybody out there listening, if you're curious about it, you got to reach out to Blake. You can tell he's a really great guy and he'll give you great advice on how to get your real estate business up and running quick. Well, that's it for today. It was a lot of fun. Blake, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us today.
Hey, great to see you, Mike.
All right, take care. Bye for now.